Hello and welcome to the Typical Boro Christmas Special. We're going to go through the last 12 months and show you some of the best laughs, jokes, debates and arguments that me, John Cutler and Bandy have had over the last 12 months. Enjoy.
If you're the Middlesbrough manager on Tuesday, Graham, how would you go?
You can drop in an extra centre half. I'd go three at the back and try and get at them with the wing backs. Try and get Britton pushed up high. Try and get Target. Touchwood, he's not injured as well.
What's your midfield? What's your forwards, Graham?
I quite like having Brown in the team and Morris and Hackney. That gives us a little bit more solidity. Play Conway again up front, and I'd obviously change the two inverted wingers, as I like to call them, into proper wingers. So I'd play Hansen and I'd play Naipan.
You couldn't play if you're playing five at the back. You couldn't play the two though. You'd have to. You've got 12 players there.
So you beat him.
Genius. 100% agree with Bergzog. I think he should be moved on. However, I do think there's a player in Sen. I think when he come on yesterday, he done quite well. He ran the channels.
So just one quick thing there. You say Sene came on and ran the channels. So one of the biggest criticisms of Tommy, not just from you, from a lot of people, is that he's not staying in the middle. Sene does not run the channels better than Tommy Conway. Fact. You'd have to be blind to think he does. Okay? So I'm not taking that point. Okay?
No, my point is with running the channels, Sen done that yesterday. I think Tommy Conway works harder than Sen and he runs the channels, as you say, better than Sen. But all I'm saying is, I think if you had played Sen over the last 17 games, you would have had a better return of goals.
Would we have won as many games? We're never going to know.
We'll never know.
It's all about opinions, isn't it?
Michael Carrick, regardless, yes, it's picked up. Yes, we're doing well. Yes, we're seeing effort. That's the bare minimum that we should be seeing. Gets me 100% backing, and I hope he delivers, and I hope he gets to the playoffs and gets to a promotion, and he's a Middlesbrough hero. But at the moment, his position for me is still open. For question come the summer if we don't make the Premier League.
So what if we finish 7th? Would you sack him and bring in a new manager?
I would, yes.
Have that upheaval all summer of bringing in more players.
If we come 7th and miss out in the playoffs again, that's not progress.
If we finish 7th, that's one place above what we finished last season. So that's progress.
It's not because we've got a better squad than last season, and we should be minimum top 6.
That's, in your opinion, it's a better squad.
I think, I don't think many Middlesbrough fans would disagree with that.
I disagree with that.
You think we had a better squad last season?
No, I think this season the squad is not as good as what the fans seem to think it is. I don't think it is. I think he's got a really good. I think he's got the best. Don't forget, he lost £50 million worth of talent in January. Let me tell you, ripping it up and starting again over and over again is not always the best thing to do. Morris joined Middlesbrough because of Carrick. Conway openly talked about the fact he joined Middlesbrough because of Carrick.
If we don't get in the playoffs, ultimately, no matter what's happened, this season is a failure. Can't just keep saying we're making progress. Because if we keep making progress and not making the playoffs, ultimately, we're just wasting our time. They say that there's not other managers. You what?
Is that not a bit blunt saying it's failure? You've not achieved your mission.
It is.
To get in the playoffs, but that because I don't think we would find another manager who would come in quickly and get us fighting in them playoffs as quick as you want us to. I think we just got to do a little bit more reason.
You say that. Sunderland have hired an unknown manager and they're 15 points ahead of us. Is their squad any better than ours? I'm not having that. I'm not having that argument at all.
I know Sunderland fans, and I think they've had some players playing out of their skin. They've had a combination of factors just go for them all season.
Right. Don't get me wrong. I don't want him to go. I want him to succeed. But ultimately, football is about achieving what you set out to do. I keep going on about the wage bill. There's no way we should be so.
Do you think now's the time that Tommy Conway needs taken out the side? And come to you, Bandy.
No. To be blunt, no. Without Tommy Conway, that team will not have energy. It'll not have dynamism. He's all we've got, to be honest, up front.
He hasn't scored now in 12 games, Graham.
Yeah.
How many games would you actually go without him scoring before you said enough's enough?
I'd just keep playing him until he does score because there's nothing else to...
You can't just keep playing somebody game after game if they're not scoring. His job's to score goals.
He's the best of what we've got.
Is he?
That's why he's starting...
Is he though? Is he,
manager
though?
that's had,
But
we've had
is he
that
the best
picture.
we've got? We don't know.
Absolutely, 100% start Conway. And I'm like Graham, I don't care if he's scoring goals or not. If we're averaging 4 points every 2 games, we're going to go up.
Yeah.
Why would you change it?
Yeah.
Seriously, he's not scuffing balls wide. He's not knocking them into the stands where the away fans are stood. Keepers are making saves. He's part of the reason that we are second in the league. 100%. You're saying his standards have dropped? His work rate hasn't dropped.
No.
How many chances are we creating for him? Nil. That's not his fault. That's the manager's job to create better chances for Conway. He doesn't even get one good chance a game. It's absolute nonsense to think that he should be dropped. For who? Strelec up and now. I'm not writing him off. Couldn't trap a bag of cement. 100% Conway starts Tuesday night. And I hope he scores a goal, takes his shirt off and runs up to every single fan that thinks he maybe shouldn't be starting. For some of them that are on the bench that have done nothing since.
The best part of the game against Blackburn undoubtedly was when the second goal went in and the camera panned to Rudy Gestede to see Gestede in the stands looking absolutely distraught. I wound it back, I paused it, I watched it over and over again. Wonderful scenes. Carrick's comments after the Sheffield Wednesday game. So after Middlesbrough's 17th defeat of the season, yes, 17th defeat of the season, Carrick was asked by Mark Drury on BBC Tees, does your team have the mental strength for the fight? Carrick replied, are you serious? Mark Drury said, it's something the fans are questioning. Carrick replied, that's a terrible question. We have come this far and are right in the fight. To ask me that isn't right.
In my opinion, it's exactly right after that 90 minutes today. It's the perfect question to ask. Because we're watching it and we're discussing it. So why not ask the person who's supposed to be implementing it?
He's feeling the pressure. He knows today was an absolute shocker. You can't deny that. He'd have been better off coming out and saying, do you know what, Mark, that was absolutely garbage. And I demand better from my players. You'll see a reaction in the Norwich City game. Tell them how bad they've been. Don't protect them. They don't deserve protecting because these players will get in the sack.
He doesn't have to shoot. He doesn't have to shoot him down like, I'm the manager, how dare you ask me this question? When, like Yusuf said, it's a question that the fans think is a legitimate question. You've got Graham there who's massively backed him, which is fine because I think 50% of the fan base do. But these comments that he's saying in a press are angering people who are actually on his side.
Yeah,
they're getting people fuming. Count today when we can say the fourth time he's had interviews recently, and for me he's been talking a load of, for want of a better word, baloney, load of rubbish, absolute piffle coming out of his mouth for me. I don't believe a word of anything he's said in the last 2 weeks. I don't think he believes it either. What a motivational speech to give to your players. It's not a must-win game. Brilliant. They'll go out and bust the gut for you, Michael. Well said.
We can sort out the deficiencies at the other end. Giving cheap goals away, going back to Dien. You can't be giving gifts away. I know Christmas is only a month or so away, whatever, but bloody hell, Father Christmas. Seriously, that goal was it was clown behaviour. You can't be doing crap like that. Honestly, it's embarrassing.
My frustration's rubbing off on him now. We're seeing the real Bandy. Come on, Graham. Tell it like it is.
I've got to get this off my chest. This is the Boro meme. Middlesbrough are becoming a meme. Right? And I'll tell you why. I'll go through this, right? Derby County. This is why, as Middlesbrough fans, this is why the podcast's called Typical Boro, and this is why we get frustrated with life, right? Derby County. 71% possession, 20 shots on target to Derby County's 2. Lose 1-0 to an Isaiah Jones 60-yard back pass.
Yep.
We're rocking to Stoke, Stoke's youngest ever side. Hammer 5-0 in the League Cup. We'll play Preston at home. Preston have 1 shot on target in 95 minutes. We draw 1-1. Sunderland, beaten by a 17-year-old kid's back heel, lose the Derby game. Watford dominate the game for 70 minutes. Cruising, concede on 76 and 87, lose the game, don't even get a point. Then Middlesbrough's bogey team number 1 turns up, Bristol City, beat with 2-0, first away win of the season. Then we're rocking to Norwich, 3-1 up, and a penalty to make it 4-1. End up drawn 3-3 and totally collapse. Then bogey team number 2 turn up, Coventry City, first away win of the season, thumped 3-0, and on no red day, our captain Hayden Hackney sees red. That is the biggest meme you could ever wish to see. And I'm just going to put a play out now to Michael Carrick and the players. Just stop it. Just stop it, for God's sake. You are doing our head in. Please stop. Stop being a meme and be better.
We'll come to you now on Kelechi Iheanacho.
I don't see him suddenly being fit and alert and mobile. He's not that sort of player. I don't think he's got it in him to want to be like that. I think he's just here on a bit of a jolly, to be honest. And he's just happy to be walking around in a tracksuit or a kit, because he is one of the worst centre forwards I've seen at our club. He's up there with Meador. He's up there with Gested. Absolutely tripe. Offering nothing. Just want to do it. At least show something. At least move. Honestly, it's like having a slug up there. It's terrible to watch.
On your way to the game, Coach?
Well, he's made a real asp of himself, hasn't he?
We're disappointed with the fans' reaction at the end, some booing at the end of Michael Carrick and the players.
Yeah, I just think booing's uncalled for. Save that for the pantomime.
You're supposed to show your disapproval then. It's the end of the game, it's not during the game. So what do you do? Just stand there, clapping, applauding them, thanking them for what they've done. When we're sat here the next day, criticising what they're doing. Let's just all stand there then, sing the names, clap, say well done, and we'll put up with the same next season, finishing 9th.
Just walk, just leave it, just go. You don't need to boo. It's just like it makes you look daft. If you look in the mirror and boo, how stupid do you look?
I didn't do it personally, but I totally understand why. I totally understand why fans are doing it though. £510 for an adult season ticket. We live in an area, not an affluent area, where people are working hard to go and watch football that is not good enough. Let's just stand there and clap and applaud them. Well done. Well done for what? It's a completely wasted season.
Grown men in the stands are crying because we didn't get what we want. It's like throwing your toys out the pram. I want to finish playoffs. I want to finish top 2. If you don't, you don't. Tough. Go again next time and try and make it better. Look for reasons why it's failed.
Do we just sit there and accept it then? Graham?
You'd think we'd been relegated yesterday and we're in the League 1 or League 2. All we've done is just not won at home. We didn't even get beat.
3-0 up at home against Sheffield Wednesday and throwing it away. Absolutely battering Derby away from home. Losing 1-0. It's not. It's just a build. It's just a build up of frustrations, Graham, from the whole season that we're lucky enough to get on air on a Sunday and vent our spleen. They can change it to a lap of appreciation or whatever. It's a lap of honour. It's a load of malarkey. Just something you didn't used to do that in the 80s.
You said you'd already gone.
It off.
You said you'd already gone, right? You said you'd already gone. That's fine. That's your way of protesting. But the ones that were hanging about like a bad smell. Get them out the ground. We don't want them booing. It's counterproductive. It's wrong. Never boo your own players. They're trying. You wouldn't want to be booed at work, would you?
To be fair, in our jobs, Graham, if we'd have done what they'd have done this season, we wouldn't be in our jobs.
I thought that Eubank versus Ben was going to be the best fight I've seen this weekend. I was mistaken. I'm just going to come in the middle and just break his up for a minute.
We've got the small matter of Rob Edwards leaving the Borough.
And we talk a lot about the lack of pace in this team, but it looks like we're lightning quick coming away when we're getting the ball in the final third. I'm too young to remember the 1970 Brazil team, but I've seen a lot of videos, watched a lot of telly about them. That was like watching them. It was at half time. I was talking to me mate. I couldn't believe how well we played in that first half. It was a joy to watch.
You think Callum Britton resembles Carlos Alberto then? And since then, Whittaker's looked a different player. He's probably now one of the first names on the team sheet because his numbers are racking up. And if, like Si correctly points out, I've always said it as well, if he's a little bit more aggressive, a bit more nasty, a bit more horrible, a bit more housery from him, you're going from a £7 million player to someone into double figures, I think. I think he's got that capability. We could get some serious sell-on value for him.
Let's not get carried away, Bandy.
No.
Yeah,
No, I didn't. I'm not saying 35 million. I'm saying maybe he's gone from a 6 to an 11 or a 12. Because if he continues in this rich vein of form,
I think he's gone from a 1 back to a 5 or 6 at the moment. But anyway, we'll beg to differ on that one.
No, I think. And then Wilco chip one in second, didn't he?
Yeah,
that's absolutely class.
Good honest player.
He did get a little bit faster, Wilco, when he got a bit of his hair cut off.
And he shaved that tash off.
He must have got some stick for that, John, when he turned up, did he?
Oh, I tell you what, it wasn't just when he first came into the club. He'd long hair.
Yeah. He was a rock star, wasn't he? Like walking.
Yeah, but he had long nails as well. He had nails like Edward Scissorhands. And I'm thinking, who's this guy here? I was a wee bit unsure of him. I thought, I'm not sure of it. And then he made me share a room with him at first, and I thought, I went to bed with one eye open, I'll tell you.
Pig Bag is synonymous with the Riverside for me. Since we moved to the Riverside, it's always been the run-out tune. It was picked by Brian Robson. It reminds me of the good old days and the Ravanellis and the Gianninos and winning the Carling Cup and things like that, and being, lots of memories I've got of Pig Bag. I think the Riverside, when it's full and you've got 30,000, 35,000 people clapping when the teams come out, is as good a run-out tune as any. I really enjoy it, and sometimes it's the only time I clap during the game, to be honest. Lately, I clap up I clap a Pig Bag, and then the next thing I'm clapping my hands to try and warm them up when I'm going back to the car.
Just want an anthem that, one, has some meaningful lyrics, simple lyrics that fans can actually sing and understand and remember. Clapping about like a seal going, whatever. It's just pop nonsense, mate. You can't have that. It's garbage. That should be played in Flares or wherever, some other awful place. I'm a grumpy old man.
It's a 90s dance classic.
Yeah, but what clubs have you been going to, mate? I think
you don't want to know. Blue Oyster.
Thoughts on signing Napan, Bandy, if we're lucky enough to get him?
I watched his footage. He's absolutely dynamite. Quality player. Plays off the left, plays off the right, plays central. He's got a little chop where he can chop inside and link play. He can shoot from anywhere. He can pretty much do anything. An all-action hero. If someone said to me, you're going to get a player, he's crossed between Juninho and Kaká, and he's going to be the best player in the world, then that's him. You won't believe him, but he looks absolutely class. Come on. It's fantastic. He could be a shoe-in replacement for De Bruyne in time, the way he plays. So that's the level.
I'm looking at Cuts' face. Yeah,
Cuts. You trust me, mate. I spot a player. I know a player. he could play.
An all-action hero. It was a mixture.
He obviously hasn't seen him yet, has he?
It was a mixture of Juninho and Kaká. Who's good enough to replace De Bruyne. Why are they even loaning him out with us?
I've not had a drink either. This is orange. So I'm having sleepless nights. We haven't even signed him. I watched that YouTube footage. I couldn't get to sleep. I go and watch it again. My son's the same. He's like, Dad, this player is the real deal. He's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Like, I've got to see this lad.
Any ex-professional players that maybe still enjoyed Christmas a bit too much?
Those of them. Me.
Well, guys, we'll get into the main talking point of the day. Rob Viper. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Honestly, I keep. Rob Edwards. Snow is falling all around us. Children playing, having fun. It's the season. Love and understanding. Merry Christmas, Kim Hellberg. Merry Christmas, Kim Hellberg.
Get in there. Up the Boro.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, Boro fans. Please stick which one was your favourite in the comments. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the podcast. And we'll be back on the 5th of January with special guests from the Northern Echo, Dom Shaw. Remember, Boro fans, don't say Typical Boro. Watch it, listen to it, and we'll see you soon. Up the Boro.